what's important in life, what to do with yourself, how to live, more knowledge and skills you need to create the life you want. That's what we're after all, isn't it? The life we want. So, back to the topic, what matters in life, what's important in life. In the last 2 videos, we've discussed what these things are, that what really matters is experience of life, something positive, something fulfilling, something satisfying. Then we discussed in the previous video the importance of money, that the money does not matter much. And today we are discussing what to do with yourself. How important are you? What to do with your life, what to focus on as far as you goes. You, yourself, your person that's got a name, that's got this bag of bones and meat and flesh and nerves and a brain. How important is it? And I want you to, think about this without the involvement of your feelings, of your emotions, without getting overwhelmed with how special you are. Are you special? Are you that important? And just realize, really, how a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit you are. One person in the billions of people that live in this tiny little planet called Earth at this moment in time. Think about all the millions of years that this Earth has existed before you, and who knows how long it will exist after your body is gone, is sort of been disintegrated, after your brain is gone, after your nerves, your feelings, you as a person, as your name is gone. I mean, how important are you really? I mean, not at all, is it? Totally insignificant. Totally insignificant. No matter how much you tell yourself how special you are, this tiny little life that starts when you come out of the womb, or when you're conceived inside the womb, and then ends when with your death, as a person, as who you are, as a name, as a bag of bones. If that's all that is to you, then it's pretty damn insignificant, isn't it? Goes like this. It doesn't really make much difference to anything or anybody apart from you, for as long as you are in this sort of a body that you're now, and you attach this sort of a name to yourself, and you've got this brain that conceives all these thoughts that you get entangled in. But all this passes, all these changes, all this passes. Well, one day, and it's not long, the clock is ticking, it will all be gone, you know what I mean? So how important is it? How important are you? Not at all. Totally insignificant. Let that sink in. A total insignificance. The only significance you've got as a person in this life is the life you carry inside you, that is one with the whole universe, with everything that is, and that you're probably disconnected from because you live in your head, in your brain, in your thoughts that can be helped. And your contribution, the only significance you have in your life, in this life that you live now, is your contribution to the whole, because you're this tiny, tiny little bit of the whole. And you contribute to the balance of the whole, to the harmony of the whole, so that this little world, the planet that we live in, can be the best place possible to have a life, to live a life, isn't it? And you contribute to it. You contribute to it with your passion, with your energy, with your actions. This is where your significance comes in. This is the only way you can possibly be significant in this life. And you need to understand that. So when you think about what to do with yourself, think about contribution. How can you, how can I, how can we all contribute to this whole, to this little world that we live in now? How can we make it a better place? How can we make it more livable for all of us? This is what you should focus on as far as you goes, yourself goes, your person goes. Everything else is totally insignificant. It really is. The only thing that matters is your contribution. And when you're able to contribute to the whole, to the world, to the planet, to the universe, whatever you call it, to life, in a meaningful way, then your life will be meaningful. Your life will be a satisfying, fulfilling experience. And that's all there is. It is so really simple. So do not focus on putting everything, throwing everything into yourself, to sort of, doing whatever you can about this little person that's got that little name, that's got that little brain, that is never going to bring any satisfactory experience of life, or maybe just fleeting. What you need to focus is your contribution to life, to the whole, to the planet, to the universe, to whatever you want, your contribution to life. This is what makes your experience of life a good one, a satisfying one, a positive one. That is the way to go. That is the only really fulfilling and satisfying way to go. So please do stay with me on my channel, How to Life. Well, we share knowledge and skills on how to make your life the best possible, how to do and what to do with yourself to create the life you want, and to have the best possible experience of life. It is all possible. It is all accessible to all of us, as we already established. It does not depend on money. And we will sort of discuss more in my future videos about what it depends on, what matters in life, what you focus on in life. So, just to sum it up, do not focus on yourself as a person. You're so totally insignificant. Focus on your contribution to the whole, to the universe, to the world that you live in, to life. Your contribution is what matters. And it will make your experience of life a good one, a satisfying one, a fulfilling one, a bliss. Thank you. As always, I leave some programs underneath that you can use. I always drop some names of the people that talk more about what I talk about, what is life, how to live. And they're very good at it. Talk to you soon. Ta.